When this tiny dachshund was allowed onto the bed, a camera captured his hysterical reaction. The clip opens with our hero poised to jump onto the bed. Then, after waiting for what clearly seems an eternity to him, it is time. He's allowed to leap up. A soft, warm paradise for humans, the bed represents nothing less than a fabled playground to this pup. The aforementioned dog is a little dachshund called Mr. Pepper, and he's not the only pet in the family. In fact, he is one of 5 fur baby siblings who have cutely climbed their way to internet fame. Always Hungry Cat is a YouTube channel that features the pets as it stars. And alongside its Facebook page, the channel shows clips of the furry family's day-to-day antics, or, as the channel puts it, short stories from their lives. As should be evident, despite the channel's name, the household isn't just made up of cats. There is also a healthy dose of dog, too. Felines Muffin the Maine Coon, Patrick the Cornish Rex, and Shanty the Scottish Straight live side by side with canine companions Margot and Mr. Pepper. And of all the house's playgrounds, the family bed seems to be amongst the most prized. Always Hungry Cat has many examples on his channel featuring battles for bed supremacy. The video starts with Mr. Pepper attempting to leap onto the bed, and after a slight false start, he succeeds. What follows is so heart-melting that it rapidly accumulated an audience of more than 500,000 people on social media. Indeed, Mr. Pepper truly lives up to his Spice of Life moniker and begins to dash around madly on the bed. The tiny dog then bounces back and forth across the mattress with an expression of pure joy on his face. But playtime doesn't end there. The clip then cuts to a dachshund-shaped blur looping the bed on a second occasion, this time scattering pillows and a hidden cat in his wake. You see, a wagging tail appears occasionally in the bottom left-hand corner of the shot. Mr. Pepper, it seems, is about to have some company, a potential rival for the coveted mattress. The next section of this clip then shows Margot sharing the bed with Mr. Pepper, bringing one of her toys along for the ride. But despite taking up half the mattress, Margot doesn't appear to prevent Mr. Pepper from enjoying himself on the bed, at least not this time. After a while, though, Mr. Pepper either runs out of room or tires himself out and settles down next to Margot. Both love to play on the bed, and judging by the other clips in the channel's video gallery, it's not the first time they've shared it. For example, on one occasion when the pair were relaxing together, Margot decided she wanted more personal space. She glanced back, and when she saw that Mr. Pepper was nearby, she made her best attempt at a subtle conquest. To get some more legroom, Margot rolled on her back and languidly elongated her body. Next, she slowly stretched out her legs, but that was only the first part of her cunning plan. You see, Margot then placed her rear paws on Mr. Pepper and carefully nudged him out of the way. And, with a seemingly indignant look on his face, Mr. Pepper took the hint and evacuated the bed. The crafty look on Margot's face turned into an expression of pure satisfaction after she'd won the bed for herself. And it's not just the dogs who go into raptures playing on the bed, the cats love it too. Because Eva is smaller than Margot, winning the bed from Mr. Pepper isn't as easy for her, so the crafty kitty employs a stealthier approach. Instead of using pure brawn, her tactic is to sneak under the pillows and use them as a shield. The battle is aptly described by one of the video's comments underneath. High-speed interceptor Wiener attempting to detect and engage a 5th-generation stealth purr, one viewer wrote. Despite her best efforts, Eva just can't keep up with Mr. Pepper's constant bouncing. Consequently, she settles down in defeat, and Mr. Pepper enjoys his pillowy prize in victory. Well, the conflict for mattress domination is an ongoing one, and it's still being waged today. Sometimes, however, It's all too much for the combatants, and they call a truce to enjoy the bed together. All of your pets get along so well, another contributor wrote. It shows you love all of them equally, and that's the most enjoyable thing about Always Hungry Cat's channel. It proves that family transcends species, and despite your differences, there's always space to love one another.